I think you said something to the effect of hopefully everyone in the U.S. is rooting for Team USA, but that's what makes soccer so interesting is that so many people are rooting for all of the other teams, and why I'm so excited to have the World Cup here again. It's been over 30 years since the World Cup was hosted here in 1994. I've been able to attend one World Cup in my life. It was in Germany in 2006, and there is nothing like it. And I really don't think, unless you're a kind of a hardcore soccer fan and have been in the sport, you really understand what next summer will be like. It's a little bit challenging in our country because it's so spread apart, but what I don't think people quite are tracking yet, Garrett, is that obviously the host cities are just going to be filled with soccer fans. But I think what will be interesting, I think there's an interesting opportunity here for certain brands, which are the markets that aren't hosting games that are still pretty decent sized markets, right? I think Chicago doesn't have games, DC doesn't have games, Baltimore, basically no one in the Midwest other than Kansas City has games, is that there's going to be a fervor and an interest in the sport during the tournament in every market. And whether that's watch parties or pubs and restaurant activations or, local grassroots tournaments that get stood up just to celebrate the game, it's going to be happening across the country. And I'm really interested in and have had a number of conversations with brands about a strategy that is like World Cup kind of tangential, because you're not going to, very few brands are securing either World Cup rights or US Soccer Federation rights. It's cost prohibitive, but there's an ability to kind of be connected to the sport in different markets that I think the brands who get that right are really going to win, because of how just the onrush and onslaught of the sport of soccer will be during June and July next summer.